Hi guys, welcome back to Stitched by ST channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make a strapless bustier pattern. The picture is showing on the screen right now. So please guys, subscribe to my channel, share with your friends and click the like button. Thank you. So I already made the box for the front pattern. The width of the box is my bust divided by 4 plus 2 inches allowance, while the length of the box is 18 inches. That's the half length of the bustier pattern. So and I made a mark at my chest line, bust points, under bust and waist already. So now I'm going in to mark my bust measurements. My bust divided by 4 is what I'm marking now. Then I'll go in to mark my waist measurements. My waist divided by 4 is what I'm marking now too. So I'll connect the lines together. Yeah, I'll go up by 3 inches on the chest line. Then I'll come in by 1/4 of an inch. Yeah, I'm coming in by 1/4 of an inch at that 3 inches mark. Then I'm coming down by 1.5 inches on the shoulder line. So now I'll join the points together to mark my armhole curve. Then from that 1.5 inches mark I made, I'll slant it back to the shoulder line. So here I'm just going in with my nipple to nipple measurements on the chest line, and I'll also mark the same thing on the waistline. Then I'll connect the lines together. So because this is a strapless bustier pattern and it has a sweetheart neck, so I'm just going up by 1.5 inches at that mark to extend the nipple to nipple measurement above the chest line. So at the waist now, I'm going in by 1 inch on both sides to mark my dart. Note that this 2 inches I took at the waistline is added already to the waist measurement. So here I'm just going on the under bust line. I'm marking 1/2 inch on both sides. Then I'll go in with my curve to connect it together. And also join the points to the waistline. So now, to get our sweetheart neckline, I'm coming down from the chest line by 1 inch. So I'll just go in with my curve now and connect the points from the chest line down to that 1 inch I came down to. This is me just trying to get a good shape for the sweetheart neckline. Then I'm going with my hand to smoothen the curve. So now I'm marking 1/2 inch on both sides at the top there. This is to tighten the chest line. Then I'll connect it to the bust point. The next thing is to mark our bust dart now. I'm marking 2 inches for the bust dart because that is the difference between my front half length and my back half length. So the difference between the two is 2 inches. So that means that my back half length will be shorter than the front half length by 2 inches. I hope you get what I mean by that. The difference between the front and back is 2 inches. Here I'm going in to draft the back pattern. So yeah, the box I have is, the length is 18 inches, while the weight is my bust divided by 4 plus 2 inches allowance. So yeah, I'm just subtracting 2 each. I'm marking 2 inches away from the 18 inches, because remember that I said that my front half length is longer than my back. So I'm deducting 2 inches from the back. So that means my back half length is 16. So yeah, I'm just marking my shoulder line, chest line. Then on the shoulder line, I'll mark my shoulder measurement. Then I'll come down on the chest line and do the same. I'm just marking my shoulder measurement. Then I'll connect the lines together. Don't forget that this is a strapless bustier pattern, so we won't even be making use of the top part. But yeah, we are drafting whole. So this is me just going in by 1/4 of an inch on the waistline. This is to eliminate the zip bulge at the back. So I'm just going in by 1/4 of an inch. Then I'll connect it back to the chest line. Then I extended the line at the waist to accommodate for the zip allowance. So yeah, I'll go in with my bust measurement on the chest line. Bust measurement divided by 4. So on the waistline, I'll be adding 1 inch for that. So my waist measurement divided by 4 plus 1 inch allowance for the dart is what I'll be marking on the waistline. Then I'll connect the line to the chest line. So I'll go in with my nipple to nipple measurement now. Then I'll extend the line to the top also. And I'll connect the points together. I added 1 inch, don't forget, at the waistline. So this is me just taking out the dart. Then I'll come down by 1 inch on the chest line. That is where my dart will start from. So yeah, I'll go ahead and mark my zip allowance. I'm using 1.5 inch. So I'll mark 1.5 inch and connect together. So yeah, I'm just going down by 1 inch on the zip part, just to form a slant at the back. I don't want the back neckline to just be straight. I want a bit of slant, so I'm just slanting it a little bit. And with that, we are done with the front and back pattern. One thing I'll say is that the secret to drafting a bustier pattern is taking the right measurement. I mean accurate measurement. For instance, now the front and the back half lengths are not always the same in most cases. Sometimes it could be a difference of 2 inches, 3 inches, or even 1 inch. So it's the difference that you take as a bust dart in the front pattern. For instance, if the difference between your front and back half length is 2 inches, that means your bust dart at the front pattern will be 2 inches. So make sure you take the right measurements of the front half length and the back half length to be able to get your bust dart measurements. So this is me just cutting the patterns out. Then I'll close my bust dart. I'll go in with a tape now and close the bust dart. Then if you notice any shortage at the side, you can just go in with your ruler and straighten it out. And also for the bust point, if there's any sharp point, you can just go in with your curve and smoothen it out. For the back pattern, I don't want the darts at the back. I'll cut out the pattern and I'll close the darts. I don't want the dart at the back. I want the back to be plain. I'll go in with my tape now and close it. In my next video, I'll be teaching you how to stitch a bustier dress. Guys, please like my video, subscribe to my channel, click on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you for watching. Bye.